And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our distinguished guest from USA, Ms. Sue Wood. Please come forward to speak a few words for us.
我们以热烈的掌声欢迎来自美国 Miss Sue， 她同时也是美国及加拿大东部 ESSEX 多地区青少年交换组织对台湾主要的负责人。她对青少年交换事务非常的热心投入，谢谢。我们给予热烈的掌声欢迎。
Okay, is it on? Good morning, ni hao.
Sue.
This will help. Ni hao. My name is Sue Wood, and it is my great pleasure to serve as the Taiwan country contact for ESSEX. I'm honored to be among you to celebrate the success of youth exchange in your districts, and would like to humbly thank the committee and all who made it possible for me to be here. I am the lucky one who gets to be here, but there are others who are more entitled, first of which is Patty Smith, who is our chairwoman. She says, please accept my gratitude for your support and friendship in Rotary Youth Exchange. Without great partners like RYEMT, our impact on peace could not be so great. George Wood, who's our incoming ESSEX chairman, also deserved to be here, but could not make it. And he said, we work together to build friendships and world peace one student at a time. Our exchanges are based in our valued friendship, and we plan to continue this forever. About ESSEX, we are 45 years old and counting. ESSEX was formed in 1966 and now consists of 36 districts across 16 states in the eastern United States, 2 provinces in Canada, Quebec and New Brunswick, and Bermuda. This map shows basically what ESSEX consists of. Recent history, a typical year sees between 230 and 260 inbound and outbound exchanges. ESSEX exchanges with Rotary districts in more than 50 countries, 30 of which are very active. ESSEX and Taiwan have a very happy history, and it gets bigger over time. You will see in this slide that we have approval from our government for a very limited number of exchanges with your beautiful country, 7 now, and actually we had 7 earlier, but and due to the visit of Hydraulic and Joy to the ESSEX conference last July, we're pleased to be able to double our exchanges with RYEMT. And that is a mark of our belief in your great program. Next slide. What about when your students come to ESSEX? What can they expect? New languages, English and French, scenic wonders, new cultures, Acadian, American, and British, but my giving you words won't really show you as well as pictures, so let's take a tour. The student who goes to New Brunswick, Canada, will be surrounded by natural beauty. The top picture shows exposed rocks where the whales go to rub at high tide when they're migrating. Students in Quebec, next slide, thank you. Students in Quebec will speak Canadian French. They might live in the classically beautiful Quebec City or in a small village with native peoples. Back up one slide. Back, please. Okay, back one more. Thank you. A wintertime swim is a must in Quebec. When our districts get together at Winter Carnival in Quebec City, you have to go swimming in the outdoor pool. It's about 5- centigrade. Yeah. Next slide. And then a tour of the Ice Hotel leaves us very grateful for warm food and warm clothing, You can't quite see the Ice Hotel, but next. Maine, this is where I live. Not many people, but lots of natural beauty. Maine is home to the famous Acadia National Park. In New Hampshire, Elizabeth, are you here? Yes, we have. Elizabeth is from New Hampshire. Also home to great natural beauty. Not so many people. The largest city has about 70,000 people. You wouldn't even call it a city. In Vermont, still not many people, but great skiing, lovely towns, breathtaking foliage can be found here in the fall. Massachusetts, eastern Massachusetts is where the historically important city of Boston is located. The Atlantic is to the east and the beautiful mountains are to the west. Harvard University is in Boston. Rhode Island, another of our small states, Rhode Island has an active fishing fleet and the bustling small city of Providence. In Connecticut, this is the home of Yale University. It has a long coastline dappled with small cities, and access to New York City is very easy. New York and New York City, the Big Apple. Many people think of New York City as representing the entire of New York State, but really that's not true. Most of the state is actually filled with small towns, and it's a very agricultural area. I think this picture speaks for itself. Bermuda is an island paradise. There's an RYEMT student here right now who's having a very good year. New Jersey, like New York, it's surprisingly agricultural. Its nickname is the Garden State, but it also has a beautiful coastline. Pennsylvania is home to a lot of Essex membership. It's also home to Philadelphia, which is another historically important city. The Liberty Bell, great museums, universities. Western PA is much more sparsely populated. Delaware, a small but beautiful state which is known for its coastline and farming. Maryland and Washington, D.C. As you know, Washington, D.C. is the U.S. capital, but it also is home to world-class Smithsonian museums, the Kennedy Center, and fine academic institutions. There's too much to see and not enough time when you're in D.C. In West Virginia, back to small towns and glorious natural beauty in the mountain state of West Virginia. Here in Virginia, small towns in the west and south and big cities in the north and east. It has many universities and a lot of government subcontractors are in this area. In Tennessee, has anybody been to Tennessee? Yeah? I haven't. Of course, Henry's been there. Is it beautiful? I'm told it's very beautiful. So this is the land of racehorses, Elvis, country music. And in North Carolina, North Carolina. North Carolina offers students milder winters, hot summers, and lots of ocean and mountains. This area is home to what's called the Research Triangle, very important for science and industry. This is the end of our tour. As you know, the success of every exchange is largely up to the student, but please rest assured that when your students are at ESSEX, they will be guaranteed a stimulating cultural and academic experience across a broad range of geographic regions with many opportunities for service. On behalf of ESSEX, please accept our appreciation for your friendship and great hope that we will have the opportunity to host you soon.
Thank you so much, Miss Su. Let's give a warm applause for Miss Su.
谢谢来自美国的 Miss Su 精彩的 PowerPoint 解说，谢谢。